Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope I find you very well today. Anyway, today I'm just gonna go right into it, right? The topic for today is never take a woman who left you back. Never take a woman who left you back. The reason why I decided to make this video is because actually one of my friends, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was dating this girl for like a while, like 2 years, 3 years, I don't know, somewhere along those lines. And they've been dating for a while, right? And my guy was really invested in this lady. Then what ended up happening was the girl left him, right? Out of nowhere, out of the blues, like boom. You know what? I no longer really, I no longer want you, you know. And my guy was really devastated, because like, what? He tried to like find the reason, the closure. He wanted to get the closure. Like, why would you leave me? Like, we've been together for so many years, this and that, this and that. And he tried his best to kind of like beg the lady, right? And it didn't work out initially. So one day he called me, so because I'm his close friend, he decided to like vent out his frustration and everything. And they were talking like, I'm trying to get her back, and I've been trying to call her. She's not answering the phone. She's not doing anything. She's not even. It's been like 3 days now, 4 days, nothing. We haven't been talking for like it's nearly a week, and we haven't been talking. And it got me thinking like, because me, I've experienced this before as well, but it actually really made me really think about it. Like, I had to tell him, I was like, sometimes the best way to do things is to just not do anything. I know it's really difficult for most people to really understand this because they feel like they have to get closure. They feel like they have to, try to talk and maybe they can get back the girl or whatever, right? It's really for us men, you tend to invest a lot in the relationship, all those gifts, all those things and everything. And, we try to get back what we already had. You know what I mean? But the best thing is to just not do anything. As a man, I think you should try to like try not to get in touch with a lady. If a lady tells you she no longer wants you, right? That means she doesn't want you. Because ladies are emotional people in general. Like ladies are more emotional than men. So there's a reason why she doesn't want you, and that's okay. You know. So what the best thing you can do in this scenario, it can be difficult because you're trying to get like you're trying to reach out to understand what happened and everything. But the best way you can do things is to just no contact. That's the best way you can do things. Trust me, guys. I've experienced this before. And what ends up happening is when a girl, let's say a girl leaves you, the girl leaves you, and you say, okay, fine. In your head, you just say, okay, fine. That's it. Like, she left. You know what I mean? Then you don't try to get any closure. You just like disappear. You know what I mean? She doesn't even see your post or whatever you're doing in your life. Just like lay low. I know it's gonna hurt you. You're gonna be tempted to reach out sometime. You know what I mean? You're gonna be tempted because you'd be like, damn, you know what I mean? But that usually works for you because the more you're gonna beg and try to beg and do this and this, you're gonna usually when you're emotional in that state of like desperation and you're trying to get closure and everything, you tend to say things that you wish you would never say. You beg, you try to do this and that. Trust me, guys, we've all been there. You beg a girl, takes 10 messages down the line, you try to feed your call, phone call, send voice notes, everything, and it doesn't work. You know what I mean? Because at that moment, the girl feels like she's superior than you. She's left you and you're begging. You know what I mean? So she'll feel like, yeah, this is what she wants from you to beg. You know what I mean? So I would suggest if you see a girl who does those things, right, just don't do any contact. So, okay, then you leave it like that. You just leave it like that. I promise you, they always come back. I've experienced this before. I'm not lying to you guys. Many times, you're just like, okay, fine, that's it, that's okay. Like she left, it's cool. In your mind, just twist it like, okay, it's cool. She left. You know what I mean? And Just like that. She's gonna come back. I promise you. She realized like, oh, this guy. Because most guys when they, like if you wanna separate yourself from other guys, right? Because most guys when the girl breaks up with them, right? They tend to wanna beg and everything. You just cool, you know what I mean? Lay low, cool, you know what I mean? She's gonna think like, what? Is this guy really like? She starts to question herself now. Like you become different from other guys. She'll reach out to you. I've seen this many times, even myself. They end up reaching to you. Hey, hi, how are you doing? Are you okay? How have you been? You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you something. When a lady leaves you, never take her back. She already like even if you try to get her back, the relationship is not gonna be the same. Maybe there are different scenarios. There's always like some exceptions to the rule, right? There's some scenarios, maybe some unique scenarios where like you messed up or something. Then you know what I mean. That's understandable. But if she like you've been doing your best as a man, and the lady decides to move to leave you, because ladies don't just leave you for nothing. They leave you because there was some other options or someone in the picture already. I know this from experience. They already have somebody in the picture, and she feels like this guy is better than you. You know what I mean? So she will leave you and she will do whatever she does. So if you see her texting you back after like 2 months, a month or so, most of the time she's just want to keep you around as a safety net because she knows like probably you've been in a relationship for so long with her. She knows like you're a great guy and you're a safety net. Like if something happens along the lines of a new relationship, it doesn't really work out, she always knows to get back. That's to you. You know what I mean? You wanna be the punching bag, you know? So my advice for you is to never take a lady back. If I could back to the story I was telling you about my friend, right? I had to tell him, I was like, nah, bro, listen, you gotta do no contact, leave this lady alone. She goes her way. You focus on yourself, man. It's gonna be hard, but when you met her, you were happy, you were doing great. Then you met her, right? Now she's gone. Just think about it like you're happy before you met her. If you think like that, right, you tend to realize like you can actually go back to the way you were before, like before you met this lady. You were happy. You didn't know her. You didn't know her existence whatsoever. You know. So try to go back to that scenario where you go back. Like don't be alone most of the time. Be around your friends. Vent out your brothers, your tribe, your close friends. You can vent out your close friends, the people you trust the most, right? You vent out and try to get back on your feet, like because it's hard. I know it hurts, but try to go back to the gym. Try to buy some new clothes, something new, something that can make you feel brand new, I would say. And just delete all the pictures. It's one of the hardest things to do, but all those pictures the videos used to do together, whatever, delete all those things. Delete. Don't don't try to, because the more you keep those memories, the more you're gonna wanna try to reach out, and sometimes it's the best thing that can ever happen to you when somebody leaves you. That means they if you were a great guy, for example, it's for the best for you. It might hurt you, but it actually an advantage for you, you know I think I'll create a video where I talk about the story time about one of the lady like I've been dating for a long time. I'll create a video about it. If you like that video, you can just comment and I'll create that video for you guys. But um, that's it. Like the solutions are just to no contact, delete everything that reminds you of the lady, and try to get back on your feet. Be around your friends. Go to the gym, buy some new clothes that can make you feel, go out a little bit more with your friends and stuff like that. Things that you always used to do before you met this lady. Because most of men tend to lose themselves when they meet a lady, a beautiful lady, blah blah blah, and the lady's like, yeah, I want more attention from you, I want you to be around me every time, blah blah blah. And it tends to keep you in this loop of like the cycle. I would say you become lazy and you cannot focus on yourself, and now you focus on one person. And there's nothing wrong with loving your lady, obviously, but I think people, like especially men nowadays, they go too deep. You know what I mean? Like they end up forgetting themselves, which is a very bad situation. You don't want to be in that kind of scenario. So anyway, guys, like try by all means not to like lose yourself when you date somebody. And also when a lady leaves you, that means don't take it back, man. It's not gonna be the best option. I would rather suggest you find a new lady, a new relationship. You know what I mean? Take your time, no hurry. Fix yourself, fix the broken pieces. You know what I mean? Get back yourself together, buy some new clothes, continue doing what you're doing, some workouts, activities like soccer, whatever, anything, work, make more money, do things that you're already doing, and just no contact with this lady, delete everything that reminds you of her, and try a new relationship, bro. Because this one is not gonna work out, I promise you. Because even if she gets back to you, if she went back, if she gets back, sorry, especially if she kind of left you, right? Then she went to another guy, blah blah blah, and even if she comes back to you, she's not really gonna respect you, man. It's not gonna be the same, I promise you. Like, it's not gonna be the same relationship. She's always gonna compare you to, and she is more likely to leave you again if she finds another guy. You know what I mean? So I think I'll create a new video about that kind of scenario, about when a girl leaves you, what it really means. You know what I mean? I think I'll create another video about that when I can go deeper and explain to you exactly what I'm talking about. But in general, what I decided to do today is like just to emphasize on, like, if a girl leaves you guys, never take it back. You rather be happier finding a new relationship. So anyway, guys, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm trying to create more videos and stuff like that. I hope you can support me, subscribe, like the video, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.